लास्ट टाइम जब ये चाइना से आए थे तब हमें 1 मिलियन व्यूज आए थे यूट्यूब व्लॉग पे। आज इनको वापस एयरपोर्ट छोड़ने जा रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये चाइना जा रहे हैं, तो आज कम से कम 2 मिलियन आने चाहिए। So they were actually losing the war without even us giving them a fight. Mosquito introduced alcohol in our culture. Good morning everyone. लास्ट टाइम जब ये चाइना से आए थे तब हमें 1 मिलियन व्यूज आए थे यूट्यूब व्लॉग पे। आज इनको वापस एयरपोर्ट छोड़ने जा रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये चाइना जा रहे हैं, तो आज कम से कम 2 मिलियन आने चाहिए। तो वही सुबह के भी 6 बज चुके हैं और जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं मेरी बच्ची के नाना पूरे तरीके से तैयार हैं एयरपोर्ट जाने के लिए, तो मैं इनको लेके जा रहा हूँ। चलो चलते हैं। पहुंच चुके हैं भाई एयरपोर्ट पे। भाई मेरे को तो वो टाइम याद आ रहा है जब आज से 3-4 महीने पहले जब ये आए थे और ऐसे ही मैं इनको वहां से लेता हुआ आया था। अभी मैं इनसे बात कर रहा था कि बेटी को मिस करोगे, तो कहते उसको तो सबसे ज्यादा मिस करूंगा, और वो भी 1 साल की हो जाएगी अगस्त में, तो कह रहे हैं उसको चाइना लेके आओ, बढ़िया सा उसका सेलिब्रेशन करेंगे। चलो ठीक है। देख रहे हो भाई फुल सूटेड बूटेड, ऐसा नहीं है क्लास भाई बंदे में। सही है यार, मिस तो हम भी करेंगे यार। बढ़िया अपना नाना नानी का प्यार मिल रहा था। सो दिस इज द लास्ट पॉइंट where I can be with him. After this, I cannot go inside. So, seems like this will be our farewell.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, sir. It was amazing having you.
Nice to meet you.
You take care and have a very safe journey. And make sure you keep missing our daughter. And we'll make sure that we'll keep showing you her videos and making you talk on video calls with her. And yeah, it was an amazing time. प्रोसेसिंग हो रही है अभी।
好的。对。
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to eat? I can buy you a sandwich or burger or anything.
不是。
Please, you don't have to eat.
好。
You can just keep it with you.
不要。
Your daughter,
吃不下。
your daughter specifically told me to give you some food.
成都见。你。
Okay, sir. Take care.
不，这儿有，千万别呀！我
Okay.
好，
Okay.
好，
Bye bye.
成都见。
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. And there he goes. Look at this man going. Bye bye. And there he goes. Oh, I have to take this. I forgot to take my translation device. Thank you. He also realized it at the same time when I did. Well, that was some good moment. Amazing time with him. And to be honest, I am really gonna miss him because he was such a good help to me as well. Most of the times when I was out for, some business, some work, at least I knew that there are people to to support the house or help with the baby. And then obviously the baby was having all the love of her maternal grandparents. Now he has left. Her grandmother from India is coming once her maternal grandmother leaves, so there will be someone to fill up the space. Let's see. Hello baby. Your Waigong is gone. हाँ, नाना चले गए थे। अभी सो के उठी है भाई ये। इसकी मम्मी काम कर रही है। हाँ, क्या हुआ? और मैं भी अभी अपने काम से वापस आया हूँ, इसके लिए जल्दी। थाईलैंड की प्रिंसेस जैसी नहीं लगती है? जब से बाल आने लगे हैं, ऊपर से कपड़े भी ऐसे पहनती है, एकदम ऐसी लगती है थाईलैंड की प्रिंसेस हो। Hey, so after all the fun that we were having, somehow we remembered that we do daily vlogging. And then we took our camera out. Yeah, I mean, We have been sitting here for past 2 hours. How come we didn't remember it?
We're just enjoying the beer and our kids and
Enjoying the
enjoying the
mosquitoes.
conversations.
Be honest, are you really enjoying this?
Hear the mosquito stories from India, how they won the war.
Yeah, I was just.
British took over.
Yeah.
How the mosquitoes don't affect Indian skin.
I was just sharing a story with them. Probably most of you guys won't even be aware of it. But actually, we got our breweries and alcohol in India because of British people, his ancestors,
You're welcome.
the colonizers.
Welcome.
So basically, when they came, the East India Company, they were settled in Chennai. And as you know, Chennai is really hot. Oh, okay. She wouldn't let me finish the story until you go further. Yeah. So when then the East India Company and their, army was posted in Chennai, it was really hot for them. And they were like, no, it's really hot and humid. We cannot survive here. We need some other base. And they were moved up to Bengaluru, which is earlier used to be called Bangalore. And now it's Bengaluru. So now what happens is, when they go up there, moderate temperature and everything, they were getting.
Your wife's face.
What did she say?
Your story.
So they were getting mosquito bites and they were dying of malaria. That's it. And then us Indians, as you know, we were just normal bite. Yeah, nothing was happening.
Nothing happened.
So they were actually losing the war without even us giving them a fight. And that's when they realized we need to sort this out.
We need alcohol.
No, actually, you guys were looking for what? Medicines, but it's just you can't live without alcohol. So they thought it's a better idea to make it into one drink, really popular drink, which everyone knows today. So what happens is they call back and then scientists just go into their lab, create some medicine, and she needs her pacifier. And that medicine is called quinine. And it was really sour. So as you know how hot-headed the army people are. Oi, oi, oi. And the army people, they would, even knowing that quinine would save them, they would still not drink it. They're like, we're not going to drink this piss. And they were still dying. So what happens is, they ask a question, what do these people like the most? And they're like, they like alcohol. How about we make it into a nice drink that they can drink? And they made gin and tonic. So the tonic that you call is actually quinine, immunity booster.
It's got a bit of that, yeah. You know it helps with cramp as well?
It's an immunity booster.
Yeah,
So that's how the first brewery, the British brewery, was established in Bangalore. And obviously when the brewery came, gin and tonic came, every army personnel was drinking it, they got saved. And let's go some years further, when we got our independence, when they were leaving, they left the brewery with who? Vittal Malya, the father of Vijay Malya. And that's how the British brewery, further on, they made Kingfisher and everything, and that's how we got our alcohol in the country. Imagine a mosquito introduced alcohol in our culture.
So what's
You're
the story?
welcome. Thanks. You can say thanks to us for your.
No, they will just abuse you for
Yeah.
all the trauma for 100 years which your ancestors were bringing on us. You want to talk about that first? They don't care about.
for gin and tonic.
Do you know the story about the curry?
About the curry?
Yes. Like
No.
the spices and why Indian food has so much spices in it.
Because we used to have a really rich culture, not just about for the spices, because as you know, spices was a big and huge currency. The spice trade route was also set through India and China and all those. So we used to have a lot of spices, but the story about it is that we were really rich.
Yeah.
Back in those days.
Yeah.
And we used to have kings and queens, and they used to have those food with those rich spices.
Trading
Like,
is right.
yeah, even the cardamom and all those things were not available for the normal civilians back in those days.
Yeah.
But
It's
eventually,
hard to get, right?
yeah, and that's why there were wars for the spices as well.
Crazy. They used to pay with salt. Hey.
Yeah, salt, spices, and everything. That's how they,
Yeah.
we got into all that. I think the babies are crying. We need to leave.
Yeah, look at.
That's what happens when
He's
you're
really calm.
and you have kids.
That's what
Very
happens.
interested in what you're doing, Tommy. He's like,
Yeah? You'll become my disciple? Will you become my disciple? I'll teach you really good. Alright guys, this is us for today's vlog. I think we need to really leave, otherwise baby will start crying.
You need to tell them the story one day about the Indian guy that is in New Zealand. Remember the cousin of the guy that killed the president?
Oh yeah.
told them?
No, I haven't. They will look after it. Yeah, this. Okay. Bye bye. We'll see you guys in the next vlog.